Hey guys, we were at Target and we saw this really cool box on an end cap. It's the Polaroid 5 photo frame string light boxes, perfect for Christmas and for 3D printed lithophanes. So if you look at this white 3D print, when we turn off the lights and press the button, let's make sure it's the right side up, you can see that it comes to life and you can see the light through our 3D print. We're going to show you how it's done.
Okay, now we're going to show you how to turn your photograph into a lithophane. First you need a image editing software. I use paint.net because it's free and that's what I'm used to using. So we'll go ahead and open up our photograph. I've got one pre-selected here. This is of April and I, and we are going to resize this image so that it will fit into our frame. So we'll go to the resize function, and I've already measured the inside of the frame. It's 9 centimeters wide by roughly 6.5 centimeters tall. So we'll change this to 9. We'll maintain the aspect ratio, and we're 1/4 centimeter too tall. So we're going to have to crop this image here. So we can use the selection tool and select up to here, and we're just going to crop that little bit off the top. We can go to image, crop to selection, and now we just crop that little bit off the top, and we'll go back to the resize function, and now we're below 6.5, so that's good. We'll have some wiggle room there. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to save this. You can just save it as a JPEG at full quality. Okay, so that's good. Now we can bring in Simplify 3D. This is my preferred slicer, and we can choose this Add-in tool and convert image to 3D. And we'll browse and find our image that we just resized. And we want it to be 90 millimeters, so that's 9 centimeters, and we want the depth 2 millimeters works fine for me, and also you don't want it to be too thick or it will not fit in the frame. So anything larger than 2, you'll have trouble fitting it into the frame. And then the platform height, I use 0.5 millimeters. This is so you need that to be pretty thin so the light can shine through. So these settings worked well for me. And then you can create, I leave these selected by the way, and then you hit create. It's asking you where you want to save the STL file. So I'm just going to save it there. I'm going to import the newly created model. So that's my STL. And let's look at the settings real quick. So I printed this in PLA at 100%, and my layers are 0.2, so that gave me really good results, and it didn't take too long. Okay, so 100% infill, 0.2 layer height. Everything else is going to be based on your printer. And then I'll go ahead and slice this and get the G code. And so it looks really crazy right now, but it really turns out well once you print it out. So it's only 12 layers. We can move through the different layers and see what it's going to look like. And it's just that easy. Then you can just export this to print. It says it's going to take about 47 minutes, and I printed out 5 of them, and it took better part of the afternoon, but it was a fun project. So thanks for watching, and please let us know if you have any questions.